I said sorry till the word couldn't carry what I'd done. I thought tears would prove I meant it. Thought regret could make things right, like hurting when you lost me could erase that faithless night. But sorrow centered on myself was just another selfish act. You were living with the damage, I was begging for you back. You don't owe me one more hearing, you don't owe me one more chance. I owe you better than sorry, better than promises made scared. I owe you the man I should have been, when you still believed I cared. So I won't beg you to forgive me or ask your heart to turn around. I owe you better than sorry, whether you are here or not. I used to think that feeling guilty meant that I had finally changed, but pain that only circles me won't ease the hurt I gave. Now I tell the truth in little things when lying would be kind. I keep my word when no one sees and face what once I'd hide. Change ain't what I promise, it's what I choose when no one's watching. Maybe someday someone trusts me, maybe no one ever will, but I won't use a better future to pretend I never failed. I cannot give your peace back or return the faith you spent. All I can do is live the truth my apology should have meant. I owe you better than sorry, a life that doesn't hide. I owe you honest living, not another desperate lie. You don't have to see the difference, you don't have to come around. I owe you better than sorry, and I'll live it from here on out. You don't owe me another chance, I owe you a changed man.
Some endings don't need enemies. Some goodbyes don't need a war. We couldn't keep on living the way we had before, but we kept our boy from carrying what belonged to me and you. Some endings don't need enemies. When love has one more job to do. We had said enough to wound us, and too little that could heal. By the time we stopped pretending, there was nothing left to build. But you never used his birthday as a chance to settle scores, and I never made him choose which one of us he loved more. We couldn't save the marriage, but we could still save him. When he asked why things were changing, we told him plain and true. We stopped being good together, but we'll still be good to you. He could speak your name around me without watching how I take it. He never had to split his heart to give us both a place in it. Some endings don't need enemies. Some goodbyes don't need a war. We couldn't keep on living the way we had before, but we kept our boy from carrying what belonged to me and you. Some endings don't need enemies. When love has one more job to do. I used to think forgiveness meant the past was somehow right. Now I know it sometimes means you don't pass the hurt along. We let the blame end with us, though the marriage had to end. And slowly we became two decent people again. Some endings don't need enemies. Some love can change its name. We couldn't give him one life, but we gave him one safe place. He grew up never doubting that our love for him was true. Some endings don't need enemies. When love has one more job to do. He never had to choose us. We chose him.
I grew up where anger ended every argument at night. She grew up learning silence was the safest way to hide.
When we promised we'd do better, we had no perfect plan.
Just two people tired of carrying what neither understood back then. We didn't give them everything, but we didn't pass it down. Not the fear behind the silence,
not the anger handed round.
We made mistakes, we raised our voices,
then we
give them everything,
but we didn't pass it down.
When our boy came home in trouble, I heard my father in my tone. Every word already sharpened, every judgment fully formed.
Then I saw him brace against me like I had so long ago.
So I lowered my voice and told him, tell me what I need to know. That was how the old hurt ended. Not forever, just that day. We didn't give them everything,
but we didn't pass it down.
not the fear behind the silence,
not the anger handed round.
we made mistakes, we raised our voices,
Then we owned it, turned around.
we didn't give them everything,
but we didn't pass it down.
Our daughter speaks her mind now, without watching how we'll take it.
She knows love can hear the truth without demanding she erase it.
They have seen us lose our patience, they heard us both say I was wrong.
Maybe that is what will teach them, that a good love can repair.
Blood can carry eyes and laughter,
but it doesn't choose the end.
what was broken in our parents
Didn't have to reach our kids.
we can love the ones who raised us and still change what love becomes. We can honor where we started
Without repeating where we're from.
We didn't give them everything, no family ever can,
But they never had to earn our love.
by being less than who they are.
We said sorry, changed our ways,
and kept choosing better ground.
we didn't give them everything, but we didn't pass it down.
They may never know the weight we stopped,
And that's the finest part.
I thought you knew the answers, 'cause mothers always do. I thought her hands were steady, because mine were reaching too. But looking back, she was 29, with more fear than she would show, holding all our lives together while still learning where to go. I was growing up, and Mama was learning too, how to stretch a little further when the hard years pushed us through. I thought she came here knowing every right thing she should do. I was growing up, and Mama was learning too. I blamed her for the evenings when her patience had run thin. Never saw the tired woman behind the mother I believed in. She made mistakes in loving, but she never quit the trying. And every time the world bent her, she kept our hope from dying. She wasn't made of answers, she was made to stay. And my little girl believes I know what mothers know. She asked me where the hurt goes and how to make it go. I smile and pull her closer with no perfect words to give, and finally understand how Mama learned to live. Love is not having answers, it is staying while you learn. Grace is giving mothers the same grace they gave in turn. We were growing up, Mama and me together. She was learning how to raise us, I was learning how to need her. All those years I thought she carried what no human heart could do. I was growing up and Mama was learning too. Mama, now I see the woman I was too young to see. You weren't born knowing how you learned by loving me. My father left school early when his family needed help. He could count a week of wages, but kept certain things to himself. Whenever words were handed to him, he would pass them on to me. Say, read that part out loud, son, like it came naturally. I knew the words, he knew the world. He could hear fear beneath anger, see when pride had made a fool. Knew the loudest man among us wasn't always standing true. He never spoke in polished phrases, never dressed the truth up grand, but you knew his word was solid when he offered you his hand. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew who'd keep a promise by the way they chose to stand. He knew when to hold his temper, when to give what little he had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. I was grown before I noticed all the shame he carried still. How some people talked down to him just to show the things they knew. He never answered with resentment, never let them see him bend. He just judged them by their kindness and went back to work again. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew fine words could hide a liar, and plain truth could gently stand. He knew character ain't measured by the schooling someone had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. School taught me how to read words, difference between clever talk and quiet honesty. A person ain't the things they missed or what they never learned. A life is written in the good that other people earn. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew respect was something given, not demanded by command. Now whenever judgment finds me, I remember what he had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. I read the words they wrote for him. He wrote the man I am. I used to think a racing heart meant somebody must be right. Mistook never knowing where I stood for something worth the fight. I called confusion passion, called attention being seen. Then I met a man whose love didn't have to make a scene. I used to call it boring when a man did what he'd say. Now I call it peace of mind when love feels the same each day. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. He calls when he says he will, and listens all the way. Never makes me earn affection by guessing what he'll say. At first I kept on waiting for the trouble to begin. Then one day I caught myself at ease inside my skin. You lose yourself to keep. I don't miss the grand apologies that followed every scene. Give me someone kind and private, as he is when folks can see. I used to call it boring, now I know what lasting means. It's a love that doesn't vanish when the living isn't easy. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. Yes, after all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. For years I told it simple. You got tired and walked away. I was faithful, I was working. You had nothing left to say. That version made me innocent and made you cold and cruel. But time has made me honest about the things I wouldn't do. I called silence, keeping peace. You called it being alone. You weren't the whole reason we ran out of time. I can tell it like a heartbreak, but half the story was mine. You reached until you couldn't. I watched the distance climb. You weren't the whole reason. Half the story was mine. I was there without being present. Heard your words but missed the need. Made a living for our future while our present learned to leave. Every time you asked for closeness, I said, can this wait a while? Then I blamed you for the ending when you finally stopped trying. You weren't the whole reason we ran out of time. I can tell it like a heartbreak, but half the story was mine. You reached until you couldn't. I watched the distance climb. You weren't the whole reason. Half the story was mine. I don't say this to win you or reopen what is closed. Some apologies come too late, but still deserve to be told. I hope the man beside you gives the care I left behind. And I hope I never love again with half a heart and half a mind. You weren't the whole reason we couldn't make it right. You carried more than your share while I kept mine out of sight. I won't rewrite the ending just to save this pride of mine. You weren't the whole reason. Half the story was mine. I lost you when I stopped listening, long before you said goodbye. Nothing told me to remember, nothing warned me it would pass. Dad was laughing, she was humming, and the children talked too fast. I was thinking about tomorrow, with my worries running wild, never knowing I was living what I'd long for after a while. There were bills we couldn't answer, there were plans we had to change, but love kept showing up among us in 100 quiet ways. I kept waiting for the future, like the present wasn't much, while the life I hoped was coming was already holding us. Good days don't announce themselves, they don't ask the world to stay. They arrive looking ordinary, then turn golden far away. You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves, they just quietly become yesterday. Now I let the talking linger, I don't rush the ones I love. I have learned that joy speaks softly, and that having can be enough. When a moment feels too common, I don't hurry through it now. I have buried too many blessings I was sure would stay around. We keep waiting for a sign that the best has finally come, but heaven rarely raises its voice when it gives us what we want. Good days don't announce themselves, they don't shine above the rest. They are hidden in the laughter we were too distracted to bless. You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves, they just quietly become yesterday. Today looked ordinary, so I stayed. We ain't good at staying mad. We can try, but it don't last. You start smiling, I start folding. There goes all that righteous wrath.
Love ain't always sweet and easy. Sometimes wrong meets stubborn pride.
We ain't good at staying mad, but we're getting good at making right.
You go quiet when you're cornered, I get louder when I'm scared. We both know the quickest words are the ones that ain't quite fair.
You say, darling, let me finish. I say, you've said enough. Then 5 minutes after leaving, I remember we're in love. She can win with one raised eyebrow, I can lose by saying calm down. 20 years have taught me that's the fastest way to drown. I may need a little distance, she may need the truth right then, but neither one can hold a grudge past 10:30.
We ain't good at staying mad. We can try, but it don't last.
One says sorry, one says me too, and the worst is in the past.
Love ain't never been perfection. It's two hearts that still come back.
We ain't good at staying mad, and we're mighty proud of that. Still remember every time.
You still leave before I'm finished.
You still follow close behind.
We may never master arguing,
but we know what love requires.
Put the pride down before morning, and don't let anger tend the fire.
We ain't good at staying mad.
Thank the Lord it never lasts.
We have learned a little mercy
from the troubles that have passed.
We may bend each other's patience,
but we never break the tie.
We ain't good at staying mad. We're too good at making right.
You still think you were right?
Mostly.
Come here. Some mornings he looks at me like we have never met. I say, you found me years ago. He says, I'm lucky then. I don't tell him what he's losing. I don't measure what remains. I just sit a little closer till the worry leaves his face. He may lose the words, but I still know the meaning. Now and then the fog will open, and his old smile will appear. He will call has used for years. For a moment we are younger, and the distance disappears. Then the moment closes softly, but the love is always here. When he forgets my name, I remember for us both every promise we grew into, every season we outlived. Love is more than being known. It is knowing who he is. When he forgets my name, I still remember his. I don't correct every story, I just meet him where he stands. If he thinks we've just begun, I let him ask to hold my hand. If he asks me if I love him, I don't say you ought to know. I say more than when we started, and watch his whole face glow. When he forgets my name, I will carry every year all the laughter, all the trouble, all the ways he held me near. He is more than what is fading, more than memory can give. When he forgets my name, I still know the man he is. Tonight he took my hand and asked, have I loved you all my life? I said yes. He smiled and held it tighter. I thought love needed grander things than showing up on time. Kept trying to impress her while I missed the warning signs. She never wanted perfect, never asked me to be rich. She only wanted all of me, not whatever I had left. I called her expectations high till I heard how small they were. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. When she quit asking questions, I thought we'd found our peace. I didn't know that quiet meant her heart had ceased to reach. Then she said, I'm not leaving, but I can't live half loved. That one honest sentence did what shouting never could. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. To hear, I say what I appreciate while she is standing near. Love ain't kept by guessing what tomorrow might forgive. It lives in daily choices to be present while you live. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. Now I give her my attention, not the leftovers of me. She never needed changing, I just needed eyes to see. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She laughs when I admit it, says you're learning, finally. We ain't the same two people who promised not to change.
Thank God love grew wiser
when youth got in the way. I used to need an answer before you found the words.
You used to call it weakness when I asked you where it hurt.
We could turn a little silence into something twice its size.
Back then we loved each other, but we hadn't learned it right.
I thought bringing home tomorrow was enough to prove I cared.
Never saw how often you were holding up what we both shared.
You never needed perfect, you just needed me to stay.
Now I know a heart feels chosen
in the things we do each day.
The years fit us better than the young ones ever did. We quit trying to be flawless and learned how to forgive.
Love didn't live on promises, it lived in what we did.
The years
fit us better than the young ones ever did. I know the weight behind your eyes before you say a word.
I know when you need quiet and when quiet only hurts.
We know the tender places that the whole world never sees.
And we've learned that being known is what makes a heart feel free.
We didn't get forever free. We paid in truth and time,
In mornings when we started over,
and nights we swallowed pride.
every season changed us,
But it never changed the choice to turn toward one another and listen for that voice. The years fit us better than the young ones ever did. We lost the need for winning and found more ways to give.
love didn't stay by staying easy. It
Stayed because we did. The years fit us better than the young ones ever did.
We're not who we started as,
And I'm thankful that we changed. The years fit us better, and love looks good this way.
Annie's little boy got sick, the bills came hard and fast. Her husband took what work he found, but every week fell short. Nobody there had money they could easily give away. Still, one by one, the people came and found another way. Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing. A little time, a little hope, a way to keep love coming. We weren't rich, but when they needed us, we gave what we could spare. Everybody brought something, and somehow there was enough there.
The younger children, some covered hours at work. Some gave 5, some gave 50, some just stayed when days got worse.
No one asked to owe them, no one kept a written score.
They only saw a family that shouldn't hurt alone.
Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing. A little strength, a steady word, a way to keep hope coming. We weren't rich, but when they needed us, we gave what we could spare. Everybody brought something, and somehow there was enough there. One woman said, I wish that I could give you more.
Annie held her close and answered, you already came.
That's more than before. Years later, when another name was spoken with concern,
Annie was the first one asking,
what can we do in turn?
kindness never stays in one place, it travels where it's needed.
What was given to one family became a town believing. Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing. A little faith, a willing heart, a way to keep love coming. We weren't rich, but we had enough when every hand was shared. Everybody brought something, and love made up the rest. Nobody had everything, but everybody had something. I missed more than her birthdays. I missed who she became while she learned to live without me. I kept running from the blame. I loved her, but love spoken ain't the same as love made clear. And a child should never wonder if her father will appear. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't wash away the past. It sounded like two quiet words, "Come in, Dad." No promise could deserve them, no apology could ask. Forgiveness sounded like her voice saying, "Come in, Dad." I quit asking her to trust me and became someone she could. Learn that sorry needs a pattern, not a speech about being good. I showed up without expecting her to meet me halfway there. Some wounds don't need an answer, they need time and honest care. Gone. She only gave me one more day to prove that I belong. And standing there before her with no defense left to give, I understood forgiveness is an invitation to live. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't make me free from blame. It sounded like my daughter finally saying my name. She opened up chance to have, then looked into my eyes and said, "Come in, Dad." I stepped inside slowly, and this time I stayed.
He knew me before I learned to hide the hurt inside. Knew every foolish hope I had, and every fault called mine. When I told him I had found her, he said, "Don't let this one go." I never thought the two I trusted most would leave me last to know. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She took the love, he took the safest place. A lover might become a stranger when the feeling goes away. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She said she had been lonely, he called it one mistake. But mistakes don't last for months, or learn which lies to make. I could face that we were failing, I could own my share of blame. But he had heard me fight to save us, while he helped her walk away. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She took tomorrow, he took yesterday. I can mourn a love that ended, I can let her memory fade. But she broke my heart, and he broke my faith. I don't need them to explain. Some answers only deepen what the truth has made plain. I lost the woman I had chosen, and the brother I had claimed. One left my future empty, one made my past feel changed. Maybe someday I'll trust someone without wondering what they hide. But I won't mistake long knowing for a heart that stands beside. Time can ease the loss of loving, but betrayal leaves a trace. She broke the heart that wanted her, he broke the part that trusted him. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She took the promise, he he broke my faith. There was a time they knew my name before I reached the song. I mistook a crowd that wanted me for proof that I belonged. Then the calls grew few and farther, and the cheering faded off. You were there before they loved me. You stayed after the applause. You stayed after the applause when the last one more was done. When the songs quit paying our way and the phone quit ringing on. You never missed the man they cheered. You just loved the man I was. Everybody loved the music. You stayed after the applause. I blame the change in business, blame the singers coming through. Some nights I blame the honest face that looked at me like you. You never fed my bitterness or told me I was right. You said sing because you mean it, not because they know your name. The crowd had loved a moment. You had to love me all along. I thought losing all those strangers meant I'd lost the best of me. You said crowds can leave a singer, they don't decide if he can sing. So I learned to trust the silence and the truth inside a song. One faithful heart was worth more than 1,000 singing along. Now I sing without pretending. I have something left to prove. Every word comes out more honest than the song's fame hurried through. I spent years chasing voices that forgot me when they could. The one who stayed when all went still was the one who understood. Everybody loved the music. You loved the man because you were there before the cheering, and you stayed after the applause. Everybody called me lucky, said a good man chose me well. You were patient, you were faithful. There was nothing bad to tell. But whenever we said forever, something in me pulled away. I kept hoping love would deepen if I only made it stay. No one had to be the villain for the truth to still be true. I said yes because I loved you, and because I feared the no, feared the loneliness that followed, feared the pain of letting go. But a promise made from kindness still can turn unkind with time. You deserved a woman certain, not a heart as split as mine. You deserved a truer yes than the one I said afraid, not a vow from someone grateful for the love a good man gave. Leaving hurt you, staying would have made a liar out of me. You deserved a truer yes, so I gave you honesty. You went quiet when I told you. Pain moved slowly through your face. There was no relief between us, only truth we had to face. I almost wished you'd hate me, so the ending might feel clean. But you carried hurt with honor and let sorrow simply be. A good man can be wrong for you and still deserve your care. Sometimes love means ending before resentment settles there. I could have kept the promise and betrayed it every day. The cruelest kind of leaving would have been the choice to stay. You deserved a truer yes, and a love that didn't strain to become what it was never, just because you bore no blame. I will always grieve the hurting, but I won't regret the truth. You deserved a truer yes, and I couldn't give it to you. The hardest words were, I can't, before we ever said I do. But the crueler lie would have been to say it without meaning it.
She stayed until I could stand. with no answers in her hands. Never tried to fix my breaking, never told me who I am. When I couldn't trust tomorrow, she believed enough for two. She stayed until I could stand. That's what real love will do. She never called me stronger than the woman that I felt. Never covered pain with pretty words or told me time would help. She let every silence happen, let me speak when I was ready. And when my whole life leaned too far, she kept her own hand steady. She didn't pull me forward, she just wouldn't let me fall. Some people bring you reasons, some arrive with grand advice. She brought patience without judgment and never named the price. On the days I felt like nothing, she remembered who I'd been. Not the wounded woman fading, but the one beneath my skin. She stayed until I could stand with no answers in her hands. Never tried to fix my breaking, never told me who I am. When I couldn't trust tomorrow, she believed enough for two. She stayed until I could stand. That's what real love will do. Years from now, if her world trembles, I won't bring a perfect plan. I'll remember love is sometimes just the courage not to leave. I'll sit beside the sorrow, I won't hurry what must heal. Because she taught me being present can make hope begin to feel real. I can stand because she stayed through the fear I couldn't name. She never made me feel indebted, never asked me to explain. Now I finally trust tomorrow, and I carry what she proved. Sometimes love don't move the mountain, it stays there until you do. She stayed until I could stand. Now I'll stay when she needs me to.
She called me with your story, and I heard my own. She knew the word you gave her, I knew everyone by heart. Same careful little promises, same practiced way you'd start. She thought that I was over. You told me she was gone. We had both been trusting someone who had lied to carry on. She wasn't my enemy. She was standing in your life, holding half the same confusion I had carried all that time. You may have put us on two sides, but the truth was plain to see. She wasn't my enemy. You were lying to us both. We met without accusing. There was nothing left to prove. She told me when you found her. I told her when you moved. Neither one had taken something that the other one could claim. We had both been sold forever by a man who changed its name. She wasn't my enemy. She was another heart you used. I could have spent my anger on the woman I could see, but she didn't make those promises, and she never lied to me. You counted on our jealousy to keep your hands unseen, but women sharing honest truth can end what lies begin. She wasn't my enemy. She was proof I wasn't blind. Every doubt I pushed away had been warning me in time. You may have put us on two sides, but we left your lie behind. She wasn't my enemy. She was another heart you lied to. I wished her well. She wished me peace, and both of us walked away from you.
I told you there would always be a part of me that missed him. Some days his name might reach my lips before I even knew. I said my heart had known a love that death could never cheapen. You never looked away from me or asked me to choose. You never asked me to forget him, never made the past compete. You let his name be spoken and still made room for you and me. You never tried to take his place or change what he had meant. You never asked me to forget him just love me as I am. The first time that I laughed with you, I felt the old guilt rising, like joy had somehow turned against the vows I once had made. You said the man who loved you helped make the woman here before me. I would never ask you to become less than what he gave. You never asked me to forget him, never treated grief like shame. You understood remembering and moving on ain't quite the same. There was patience in your kindness, there was courage in your hands. You never asked me to forget him, you just love me as I am. A heart can hold a memory and still have love to give. The past is not a promise that the present cannot live. You taught me loving once before, didn't make this love untrue. I didn't have to lose him twice to make a place for you. You never asked me to forget him. Now I don't ask myself to choose. I can honor what has ended and be grateful I found you. You never came to take a place that no one else could fill. You came and stood beside me and loved the woman living still. You never replaced him, you became the love beside his memory.
When the doctor chose his words, I heard only what might not be. Every future I had pictured started changing shape in me. I spent months chasing milestones, counting what he hadn't done, till I saw how all that measuring made me miss my own sweet son. He never needed fixing, he needed me to see. He wasn't less than anyone or lost inside a dream. I kept asking him to change while he loved me as I was. He never needed fixing, I had to change the way I loved. He never speaks to fill the silence, never laughs unless it's true. He remembers every kindness and knows when someone's hurting too. When his sister starts to worry, he will sit and wait with her. There are things no one has taught him that his heart already learned. The world kept asking what was missing. He kept showing us what was there. Someone asked me if I wished he had turned out more like me. I looked over at him smiling without trying to compete. I said, no, I spent too many years wanting someone he was not. Now I thank the Lord I know him for exactly who I've got. I thought fatherhood meant shaping who a child was meant to be. Now I know it means protecting, room enough for them to breathe. Love is not a set of measures or a race that must be won. It is meeting who stands before you and being worthy of their trust. He never needed fixing, he only needed room to grow. Needed people who would listen when his words came soft and slow. Now I don't ask him to be different, I ask the world to make room. He never needed fixing, he was whole before I knew. I spent years trying to teach him. He taught me how to see. They kept asking when the baby would be coming into view. We kept smiling through the question, like we always tried to do. We had names we never spoken, little hopes we held inside. Then one day, without a warning, we had nowhere left to hide. We lost the dream we pictured, but we never lost us too. Some grief doesn't need replacing, some pain needs room to stay. You never rushed me toward an answer or explained my tears away. When I blamed myself for failing, you said, love, that isn't true. Then you held me through the sorrow I was scared would break us too. Two are still a family, even when our plans fell through. Love was never any smaller just because it held us two. We had whispered names to heaven, we had dreams we had to lose, but two are still a family, and I still had you. We became the ones who listened when a younger heart felt lost. We gave time without pretending it could pay back what it cost. There were children who would trust us, friends who knew that we would come. Love kept finding ways to leave us and return through everyone. We quit measuring our marriage by the life we couldn't raise. Stop believing empty longing meant our love had gone to waste. There are many ways to nurture, many ways a heart can give. What we lost became a sorrow, not the measure of how we lived. Two is still a family, not a second best design. We have made a life worth keeping, and a love that still feels mine. There are dreams that never found us, there are blessings that still do. Two was still a family, and I would still choose you. You took my hand and told me we are not what we were missing. We are us.
I used to fear each birthday like a closing door ahead. Thought a woman lost her beauty when the girl inside her fled. Now I see these lines as records of the people I have known. Everyone was paid for honestly, and everyone was my own. I don't miss the constant proving or the need to please a crowd. There is freedom in a woman who can finally say it out loud. I was lovely then, I know myself now. I have loved and been mistaken, stayed too long and left too late. Raised a family, changed direction, learned that choice can alter fate. I have buried expectations that were never truly mine, and I quit calling myself selfish for protecting what was left. There are dreams I still am dreaming. There are songs I haven't sung. Getting older never meant that being fully alive was done. I don't need my younger years back. They were beautiful and blind. I have earned this softer laughter and this hard-won peace of mind. Let the past keep all its sweetness. I don't need to call it mine. I don't need my younger years back. I'm still living in my time. Youth made every feeling urgent. Every promise felt like fate. Age has taught me which ones matter and which burdens I can lay away. I don't envy that young woman, though I bless the life she led. She had yet to meet the woman I became through what came next. I don't need my younger years back. I don't wish these years away. They gave me clearer vision and the nerve to choose my days. I still dance when music finds me. I still love and still begin. I don't need my younger years back. I have finally grown within. I was beautiful before, but now I know what beauty is. I raised him on, don't complain, and finish what you start. Told him strength was working hard and hiding every hurt. When he said he'd train in nursing, I said that life ain't meant for you. He didn't fight or raise his voice, he just did what he knew. I raised him to be a man. Then he showed me what a man could be. Not the loudest in the hard times, but the calm when fear runs deep. Strength ain't always carrying more than anybody sees. I raised him to be a man. Then he showed me what a man could be. When his mother's health grew weaker, he knew every way to help. Never made her feel embarrassed when she couldn't help herself. He spoke gently through her anger, stayed patient through her pain. While I stood there feeling helpless, he brought comfort back again. I raised him to be a man. Then he showed me what a man could be. Someone steady in the sorrow, someone strong enough to grieve. Strength ain't always standing tall, sometimes it means bending low. I raised him to be a man, but there was so much I didn't know. One evening I said, son, forgive me, I was wrong about your choice. He said, Dad, you came around, that matters more than being right. There was no pride inside his answer, no old anger left to prove. Just the kind of quiet mercy I had never taught him to use. I thought a man protected by never showing fear. My son protected people by letting them feel safe near him. Everything I called weakness was the finest strength I'd seen. He became his own good man and made a better man of me. I raised him to be a man. Then he showed me what a man could be. Kind without apology and brave enough to feel. Now when someone asks about him, I don't talk about what he does. I say my son knows how to care when caring matters most. I gave that boy my name. He gave that name a better meaning.
I spent years making myself smaller, so your anger had more room. Learn to call the silence mercy when it only meant you'd won. You never had to raise a hand to make me doubt my name. I wore your version of me till I nearly stayed that way. The kindest thing you ever did was leave before I lost the woman I could be. You meant it as a punishment, but it gave my life back to me. I won't thank you for the damage or pretend the hurt was grace, but the kindest thing you ever did was leave and let me take my place. At first, freedom felt like failure. Resting felt almost like shame. I kept hearing your opinion every time I chose a change. Then one morning I made a choice without wondering what you'd say. And that small unborrowed answer gave my own voice back its strength. The kindest thing you ever did was leave before I lost the woman I could be. You meant it as a punishment, but it gave my life back to me. I won't soften what you damaged. I won't carry all the blame. The kindest thing you ever did was leave and let me speak my name. I don't need to hate you. Hatred keeps you in control. I can name what you diminished without giving you my soul. What you call my weakness was the strength to finally see I was never hard to love. You just needed me to leave me. The kindest thing you ever did was leave. Now I know the woman I can be. I speak without permission. I sleep without apology. You thought I'd fall apart without you. You were certain I would grieve. But the kindest thing you ever did was leave and hand my future back